Hello, I'm back. And you might be wondering, uh, what am I doing down here, Adrian? Well, I tell you, but I wouldn't want to admit that I don't really have a tripod or anything. So, if you couldn't tell, I'm on top of a mountain or a cliff, I think. I didn't bring my mic this time, so I'm gonna have to speak a little louder than usual, but that shouldn't be a problem. So, today, we're gonna be talking about creepy. And that's ironic when I put the camera in this position, but that's what the video is about. Creepiness. Why incels like you look creepy to anyone. And I guess in our case, girls. So I always tried not to look creepy or weird when just walking in school or just on the street. It didn't work. Every time, I'll tell you, every time I tried not to look creepy, I'd automatically look creepy. And that's kind of the point of this video, that I'd always try to be casual. I try to give the old lady like a smile to reassure her that I wasn't gonna steal, her purse. Uh, and that just made me look like I was gonna steal it more. There are a couple fire ants on my camera now, but I'm gonna let them be. What this did, me obsessing over not looking creepy when just walking around in school and stuff, it made me look even more creepy. Like, I tried my best to look casual and even attractive sometimes. As an incel, yes. And what happened was, I'd always look creepy. Every single time. And that is the problem. Now there's one in my shoe. Uh, and when I picked up the pattern that me trying not to look creepy made me look just more creepy, then I decided to embrace it. I looked as creepy as I could. And not creepy as in, scary like this. No. Creepy as in just, I don't know, staring without caring. What else is there? Anything that an incel wouldn't want to look like, I tried my best to look like. I embraced it because I had no social backbone, so I thought, why not just act like it? Let's stop holding back, right? It's a quote from Master Oogway in Kung Fu Panda that says, "One often meets his destiny on the path he takes to avoid it." And that really resonates with me in this situation. I always looked creepy when I tried to look casual. And in the rare instances I did not care about looking creepy in school, when I was focused on something else, maybe just anything that was in my head or what the teacher was actually saying during lectures, that's when I'd automatically look more relaxed and casual. And chill, as the kids like to say. Problem is, if you're unkept and ugly, and a little bit ugly, which is true for most incels, you most likely, that advice won't really help you, even if you tried, because you can try to look relaxed, but if you're unkept, you don't really have any self-improvement going on for you, most importantly, you don't have any purpose, then what that leads to is basically nothing. So You have to groom yourself. You have to. You have to groom yourself. You have to look clean on the outside. And then you can focus on not caring about looking creepy. First, take care of the outside, then you take care of the inside. Actually, I take that back. It's the inside that carries. Mental health is number one. And when mental health is stable, then the outside appearance will start to resonate with the mental state you're in. But what I mean is, you have to take care of yourself enough to look at least standard, basic, and not like you've just been in The Grudge. And when you do that, the more you improve with removing your anxiety while also cleaning the outside, this is what I've written, the more approachable you will be, and the more comfortable others will be around you. With much work, soon girls might get nervous around you, but this time in the way you like it. So not, oh my gosh, who's he? They'd be like, oh my gosh, who's he? You know what I mean? There's a difference. And yeah, that's it for the script anyway. But yeah, essentially I realized you gotta stop worrying about looking creepy. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for you. Because what you'll do is look more creepy. So try not to care about it. Try to groom yourself, at least groom yourself. And this is like the basic stuff: shower, shave, haircut. What all the incels hate to hear, and they don't think it does anything to your looks, even though they haven't really tried it because they've been being inside for 3 weeks playing Valorant. So groom yourself, and then groom your mind into not caring, removing that anxiety. What happens in the end is, well, you just look less creepy. You can actually talk to people, you can look at people without them looking away. And soon, the girls will be looking away in nervousness and shyness. And that's what we want, right? Right. Well, that was it for today. My editor's taking a break from editing the video, so you got me doing it. Of course, you've been missing my edits, so I'll bring it back to you. Until further notice, Adrian over and out.